Starting up.
Alright, hey guys, we're about to start, so be a little bit of loading, then we'll get into the actual plan portion itself. Good times. So if you guys want, you can read in the description the overall briefing for this scenario. It's also available on the Steel Beast forum. But yeah, we're going to go ahead, wait for everything to load. I'll brief the plan to the rest of the Kanium guys here, and then we'll go ahead and execute. If you got any questions, go ahead and ask those in the live chat, or if you're watching this after the stream's complete, you can go ahead and ask them in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll just stand by and do great things. Excuse me while I drink some water. Starting to get a little sick, feel it in my throat. Refreshing. Smart water, you know, nectar of the gods.
Remember to set your contour line spacings and press the ready button when we have finished with waiting for others.
So, what contour line spaces should be used?
I don't know, whatever you prefer, but it's not like most of us do the 2 meter thingy. Just saying.
Alright, finally in game. So hey,
How
for the
can you load faster than I do when I'm on the server?
Because I have a better computer than you.
Yeah, good for you. But as soon as you've loaded the data, you mount up your at your end.
I actually waited a bit before I said anything, so I was actually much faster than that.
With this new version, the server seems to be the one that's generally slower.
Yep.
I think it's isn't it because it has to mount more terrain data?
Yeah, or compile it or whatever it does.
Yeah, we also had that big problem last time with what's it called? Basically the battle positions or whatnot. They didn't seem to. Well, you know, whenever you'd move around in the planning portion, it'd like lag the entire server. So maybe that'll get fixed at some point, or maybe not. We'll see. Hey, so for the contour line intervals, for you guys who aren't aware, basically, these individual lines here just show elevation on the map.
Somebody's computer is running on disregard.
Nope, we got it. So I'm going to go ahead and post the graphics and.
Right, Mirzayev, the show's yours.
Yep, absolutely. So we'll go ahead and get into this basic briefing portion. Excuse me. Hey, so for the terrain, we're looking at the Gomahalo-Badme area. What's significant about this is separating us from our current starting position to Gomahalo is going to be a network of rivers basically running around that area to the east, the west, as well as to the south, and partially to the north. The good news is there are multiple forward sites. I've identified the primary ones on the map that I intend to use, so we're not trying to send the entire formation across bridges. Additionally, with Gomahalo and Badme, the area is relatively flat, so there are very specific areas that we can use to gain a height advantage, which in all these cases I've put a battle position in that location. Alright, hey, the enemy that we're fighting is primarily going to be the local African militia. I don't scoff too much. They're pretty well equipped with T-62 tanks as well as BMP-1s. Intelligence says that they are trained, not your standard militia level. Additionally, the Chinese are known to be in the area. They have a command node as well as some type of short range air defense system located in the vicinity of battle position Bravo 1 Bravo. I estimate it's probably equivalent to a 2S6. Alright, our mission, we are going to attack to defeat militia fighters in Gomahalo as well as in Badme itself. So the key tasks for this operation are we're going to clear Gomahalo of militia fighters. We're going to destroy the Chinese C2 node located in vicinity of the Gomahalo area. And then we're going to clear Badme of all remaining enemy militia forces. So how we're going to do this, right, is the initial order of march is going to be Bravo 1, Charlie 2, Charlie 3, and Bravo 2. You can see it identified on the map between phaseline wind and phaseline earth. So what's going to happen is we're going to move along Route Blue up to the vicinity of phaseline earth along the railroad tracks. Once reaching phaseline earth, Bravo 1, I want you to assume a battle position in vicinity of battle position Bravo 1 Alpha, oriented towards the northeast, and using your spike medium-range missiles to prevent any enemy forces from flanking us as we move along Route Blue. Once the last element of our formation passes phaseline wind, Bravo 1, you'll then collapse and move last in the order of march behind the formation along Route Blue. We're going to continue to the vicinity of phaseline fire. At phaseline fire, Charlie 1 and Charlie 2 will continue along Route Blue, moving through a small village, crossing a bridge, and then assuming support by fire positions in the vicinity of battle position Charlie 1 Alpha and Charlie 2 Alpha, oriented south on the village of Goma Hollow. Meanwhile, Charlie 3, Bravo 2, you're going to move along Route Orange, staging in the vegetation located to the west of Goma Hollow. Your trigger to advance forward on the assault will be support by fire established with Charlie 1 and Charlie 2, and that'll be on order from me. Once that occurs, Charlie 3 will lead to the initial part of the village itself. Charlie 3, your whole purpose is to destroy any identified enemy strong points within Goma Hollow. That will then allow Bravo 2 to deploy their dismounts forward of the objective, assault from west to east across Goma Hollow, clearing Goma Hollow, with your limit of advance being the vicinity of phaseline water. In the event that the Chinese C2 node is not located in the vicinity of Goma Hollow, I will dispatch our UAS asset, designation Hawk 1, to the south to attempt to identify the Chinese command node. So we're going to execute that. While that is occurring, Bravo 1 is going to maneuver to the position of Bravo 1 Bravo, establishing an attack by fire oriented on objective Badme. Now my intent is I want you to use your spike medium-range missiles to disrupt any enemy reinforcements moving from the south of Badme, crossing vicinity Ford 2 and Ford 3, and attempting to reinforce Goma Hollow. So once we've reached the position of phaseline water, we're going to Charlie 1 and Charlie 2 is going to move forward along Route Blue, crossing vicinity of Ford 3, and establishing support by fire positions at Charlie 2 Bravo and Charlie 1 Bravo respectively, oriented towards the east on Badme to gain fire superiority. As soon as Charlie 1 and Charlie 2 cross baseline water, that will be Bravo 1's trigger to displace from battle position Bravo 1 Bravo, where you will then join up with Charlie 3 and Bravo 2. The order of march from baseline water to the vicinity of Badme is going to be Charlie 1, Charlie 2, Charlie 3, Bravo 2, and then Bravo 1. Once Charlie 1 and Charlie 2 establish a support by fire position and achieve fire superiority, Charlie 3, Bravo 2, and Bravo 1, you'll cross in the vicinity of Ford Site number 2, going along axis orange, where you will then conduct an assault from south to north through Badme, clearing the town of enemy forces. Your limit of advance is phaseline air, and once we reach that, at that point we will have satisfied all of the key tasks for this operation. Okay, for fires, we've got 4 mortar carriers that are attached to our company. Basically, we can use those to use HE, most likely at the Chinese command node, Goma Hollow, as well as Badme itself. For service and support, I will be establishing LRPs 1, 2, and 3, as indicated on the map. We've got a medic, a repair vehicle, as well as a supply vehicle. So that's what we've got for that. All right, signal will be the normal SOI. The succession of command is printed, of course, on the forum. But for those of you who are not aware, it'll be 6-6 and 6-5. Both of those controlled by myself. followed by Charlie 1, Charlie 2, Bravo 1, and then Bravo 2. All right, guys, you got any questions?
Charlie 3 is good.
Got you, Charlie 3. Sounds great. Good times.
Charlie 1 good.
Sick. Okay.
Part 2. Sorry, Charlie 2.
Bravo 2,
Yeah,
one
Charlie 1
question.
good.
Bravo 2, one question on the assault into Badme. Do you want me dismounted or mounted?
So for Badme, I can't imagine it's going through there not dismounting, so it'll be prior to the objective. Unless, of course, in either case, right, you're basically going to be the guy on the ground. So if the situation warrants you staying mounted due to, I don't know, the enemy having a significant number of LMGs or something of that nature, do that. Destroy those with both Charlie 3 as well as your own 30mm cannons, and then clear through dismounted.
Yeah, Bravo 2, Roger.
All right, great times. All right, any other questions?
Not so much a question as a statement. Given your plan, I think we need to reload, and by we I mean at least Charlie 3, vicinity LRP2 before we push into Badme.
No, I agree. Once we get to the vicinity of phase line water, we'll reassess the situation, and I'll cycle you guys through as necessary. Additionally, too, I imagine I'm going to be... I imagine the Chinese command node is not going to be directly in Goma Hollow. I could be wrong, but I can use that time as well to locate that with the UAS.
Charlie 3, no more questions.
All right, gents, if you guys have no more questions, go ahead and drop down to your platoon nets. We've already got a radio check with the PL, so do your briefing, come up on the net, let me know when you're ready to begin.
Channel. User left your 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 channel. Channel switched.
All right, so that's the briefing overall. From here, I'll be commanding the Team Crusher, and we'll go from there. Go ahead and view some of the terrain if possible. See if we can... Nope, can't move our forces. Fun times. Okay, so our 120mm mortars have about a 7-kilometer range, so I want to put them in a location where they can affect the majority of the operation as we're going through it. So, actually thinking of putting the mortar firing position vicinity here initially. Let's see what we can do. I'm looking for an area that's fairly open, but also protecting from any fire from the eastern side of the river there. I'm thinking that vicinity is probably going to work. So set up a mortar firing point in vicinity of our first logistics resupply point. Now, you don't want to put mortars directly on your LRP.
6, this is Beast 1. Beast 1 is ready.
Gotcha, Beast 1. Thanks. I'll just type these out so I know who's ready and who's not. Let's see. Next mortar firing position. Thinking right in here. Go ahead and put that down. Send these to the allied parties so they know where they're going to be. Etc., etc. Cool. So for forwards in this game, and the new terrain engine actually looks pretty nice. They're usually pretty tricky. This one here isn't too bad. As you can tell, this one here has a very limited amount of mobility offered for vehicles to move across. You don't want to drive a tank or a personnel carrier or whatever into the water for obvious reasons. I don't think I need to go into too many explanations for that. So the main thing I'm really worried about is finding and destroying that short-range air defense artillery vehicle. I know it's located somewhere to the north. I just don't want that to destroy our UAV. Go ahead.
6 Crusher 3 over.
And Crusher 3, the 6, go ahead.
6 Crusher 3, Redcon 1 at this time, over.
The 6, roger. See how much time we got. Alright, it's been about 4 minutes since they've begun. I'm going to try to move all of my headquarters element out of the way initially. And once again, game, I'm going to have all of our company trains attached to each other to make it a little easier, if I can. I think Charlie 7 there is a different call sign, but we'll see how it works. So yeah, there's always a little bit of delay at the very start of a multiplayer match. You're just waiting for everyone to do their troop leading procedures at the platoon level, get their plans complete, etc., before you begin. So, yeah, it is what it is. This is definitely not a quick and fast-paced game as far as just being
And
able
6,
to jump
Crusher
in.
1, ready to go.
Crusher 1, 6, roger that.
Bravo 6-6, Bravo 2, Redcon 1, out.
Roger, Bravo 2, gotcha. Okay, so right now we're waiting on Crusher 2, and yeah, that's literally it. Everyone else is ready. Good times. So Assassin's probably making the whole plan for the invasion of Europe now, but it usually plays out, so I'm not too upset about that whatsoever. Fun times.
Charlie 2's ready.
And roger that, Charlie 2. Alright, gents, that's everyone, so let's go ahead and start this shindig. The anticipation. Yeah, actually,
Starting up.
move these guys a little bit further away. Same with all my headquarters element. I want to get them completely out of the way so the rest of the team can move down the route itself. Alright, and we are going. All call signs to the 6, moving the headquarters element out of the way. We'll be staging to the north and west. Alright, so I'll start by...
6, this is Beast 1, separating my platoon so they don't get stuck in the concrete barriers. Meeting point will be the start of Blue Line.
The 6, I acknowledge. Bravo 1, this is 6. Identified what looks to be a approximately section of enemy infantry break. Additionally, looks like a Birdom 2 located to the north and east of your initial battle position. You can definitely see those guys out there. Additionally, identify what looks to be a tank platoon of either T-55s or T-62s. I'm going to start populating these enemies on the map. So that's 663-250, 663-250, so basically right there. Oh, that's even easier. It shows it directly on the map. All call signs is 6, beginning to populate locations of enemy infantry as well as armored vehicles. Check your map for updates. So the UAV is not exactly the most exciting vehicle to play in the game, but as you can tell, it's definitely useful for painting the tactical situation for everyone else to be aware of.
Charlie 3 sent.
Alright, those are located on map. Try going to more stuff here. So, definitely enemy tank platoon. Located right there.
This is Charlie 3, roger all. We will await the tanks to push up, break. As soon as the two platoons have passed us, I will signal you to begin our move north. Over.
Charlie 3, this is 6, you're on the company net.
6-6, this is Charlie 3, yes, I know, that was intentional. Over.
And roger that.
6, this is Beast 1. Be advised, the exit of the airport is a little bit boggy. There's a passage just close to the wall. That is dry land. The rest is a little bit slow.
6, acknowledged. Beast 1, this 6 have populated the location of those enemy infantry as well as the Birdom 2 in vicinity of battle position Bravo 1 Alpha. They're all east of the river.
This is Beast 1, understood. Would be most helpful if the infantry can be engaged with mortars. That will help us get the ATGM system set up.
This 6, yep, acknowledged. Doing that now. So we're going to go ahead and spray that entire area with
Bravo
some HE.
2, Charlie 3.
HE mortars, personnel, and they've got overhead
We are
cover.
pushing out now, heading initially to where the railroads intersect the airport circle. Over.
We're going to do another fire mission there. Bravo 1, this is 6. You'll have splash in 50 seconds. Target south. As I suspected, the logistics vehicles are in a different call sign, which is slightly annoying. I'll go ahead and do this really quick so it makes it a little bit easier to move these guys as a group. Now I can just do a group move, tell them to go here, and we're basically good to go. And got our mortars doing their fire mission. Bravo 1 to 6, splash.
This is Bravo 1, understood. Cannot observe from my current position. Will conduct EDA once we are in BP1.
This 6, acknowledged. I'm observing with UAS. Okay, looks like they're slightly off as far as firing goes. We're just going to try to saturate the area and hit those guys. In hindsight, I should have gone for a, what do you call? Basically a more narrow area. That looked like a good hit, though. I can't tell if it...
Bravo 1, Charlie 3,
Killed those or
pushing along Route Blue, following Charlie 2 at this time, over.
Check out our mortars, continuing their good stuff. Alright, I'm gonna cancel that mission, move on to the next one. Got a lot of stuff out here. Pretty easy to spot with this UAS. No call signs, this is 6. Looks like a mixed tank and mech infantry platoon. Vicinity Gomahalo, Sector 1.
6 is Bravo 1, dismounting in BP 1. No contact so far. We need another 3 to 5 minutes to have all launchers set up.
This is 6, acknowledged. Be advised that Birdham 2 is going to be located along the road. Basically on the map where it shows it. Splash.
Understood. BRDM close. We'll engage with ATGMs.
This is 6, roger. Additionally, splash on second troop targets. Unknown BDA with first. Looked like it got some decent hits, at least suppressed at minimum.
Understood. Enemy infantry is suppressed.
And 6, and 6, this is Crusher 1-1. Crusher 1-1 had his right track just fall off the tank for some reason. I'm going to blame shoddy maintenance. The rest of Crusher 1 is moving, continuing to the north along Route Blue.
This 6, acknowledged. Once your tank's repaired, form up in formation. In the meantime, designate one of your call signs to take over Crusher 1 in the meantime.
Yeah, A-firm, Crusher 1-4, taking over.
Gonna send this a little further north. And Crusher 1, the 6, enemy looks like Birdham 2, located to the north, getting a fix on his position. Alright, Birdham 2 AT is located in the vicinity of mortar firing point number 1, marking on map.
Understood. Should be within missile range. We will try to engage.
Roger, this is a second Birdham 2 AT, located to the north of Crusher 1's position.
Yeah, fired, will.
And Crusher 1, Crusher 2, this is 6. Enemy Birdum identified on map. Can't tell designation. I'm going to guess AT. I'm not seeing a turret.
It's Crusher 2, copy.
Additionally, be advised, enemy T-62 style tanks are set up in a defensive position located to the east of Ford 1. Correction, the east and the north of Ford 1, marking on map. It's in a small village on the eastern side of the river where we're crossing.
6, this is Beast 1, enemy BRDM-2 AT destroyed.
The 6, roger that. Thanks. Drop that there. And Crusher 1, Crusher 2, T-62 platoon, rough position marked on map, confirmed when seen. These guys are in a pretty good defensive position. Fortunately, it looks like we're going to approach some of these tanks from the rear, it looks like. Carrying on.
6, this is Beast 1. My units report multiple contacts of tanks and IFV to the east. Tanks are also facing east. They are out of range. I cannot engage.
Miss 6 acknowledged. Yep, identified those on the via UAS earlier.
6, Crusher 2. I think Crusher 1 is in contact.
The 6, roger. Haven't heard any reports. Over.
And 6 is Crusher 1. Looks like they were engaging at BRDM and MFP 1.
The 6, acknowledged. Good work. And Bravo 1, the 6, scan for any targets that you're able to engage. If unable to engage any additional targets, go ahead and break down and maneuver along Route Blue, following behind Bravo 2.
Understood. Scanning for targets. If unable to engage, fold position and follow in the column.
6, yep, roger that.
6. Stand by. 6 is the Crusher 2. Engage destroyed enemy missile team, it seems. 3,000 meters to my east.
This is 6, roger that. Thanks. Get some more preset groups here. Shoot.
Six, this is Bravo 1. Be advised, in my position there is a bridge that's crossing the river to the east. Might be useful as an alternative crossing point if needed.
And this 6, I acknowledge. And Crusher 1, this is 6. Be advised, enemy T-62 platoon is located across the river. I'm going to fire indirect fire via mortars, see if I can force them to displace from their battle positions to give you a better shot.
Yeah, copy.
And Crusher 1, Crusher 2, halt to the west of mortar firing position 1. Make sure you have good cover. I'll alert you if there's any effects to the HE rounds.
And Crusher 1 copies.
Crusher 2.
Crusher 1, Crusher 2, splash 10 seconds.
2.
See if this does it. Well, decent hits. And Crusher 1, Crusher 2, also be advised, enemy infantry located on the eastern side of the river. Initial splash, no effect on enemy tanks. Tanks are remaining in position.
Copy.
2 copy.
And Crusher 1, Crusher 2, the 6. Form a line. Crusher 1 north of Route Blue. Crusher 2 south of Route Blue. Move forward, engage the T-62 platoon. Do not cross the river
2.
until supported by Bravo 1 and Bravo 2. And Crusher 3.
Crusher 1 copies.
See if it can have some effect on the infantry there.
Crusher 6, this is Beast 1. We have given up position Bravo 1, currently following along railway lines to establish contact with the rest of the combat team.
This is Crusher 6, I acknowledge y'all. And Crusher 3, Bravo 2, Bravo 1, be advised. Looks like light infantry in vicinity of Ford 1, in vicinity of the T-62 platoon location. No other threats spotted in vicinity of Ford 1.
Crusher 3, Rogers all out.
2, Bravo 2, Roger all out.
This Crusher 6, 2 hits on northern tank. Be advised, 2 tanks located to the south. 1 parallel to the road, 1 located south of the road. See how these guys are doing.
Six, this is Crusher 2, engaged toward 1 enemy tank. Vicinity T-60 platoon marked.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3. Go.
Grid 6728.
I'll follow your lead, either to cover you or to breach for you. Over.
Crusher 2, this 6 acknowledged state number of destroyed T-62s.
I'll push forward as soon as CO says that Fort 1 is
You're on company
clear.
net. You're on company net.
And Crusher 1, Crusher 2, I confirm at least one active T-62, center directly across the bridge, center of village. Currently scanning to the north. Correction, 2 active T-62s.
Yeah, Crusher 1 copies.
Six, this is Bravo 2. Over.
To the 6, send it.
Bravo 2, intent is to, once Charlie 3 cross, I will support with fire as they move forward, and then dismount when liaise with Charlie 3 as the situation dictates. Over.
The 6 acknowledged. Hey, be advised as well, there is break. What looks to be mech, infantry, and break tank mixed forces located within Sector 1 of Goma Hollow. Break. Additionally, vicinity east of Goma Hollow, vicinity phase line water, looks like mech infantry. Break. Possible C2 node, unable to determine at this location.
Bravo 2 acknowledges all, out to you. Hello, Charlie 3, Bravo 2, acknowledge all last from 6-6, over.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, roger all, pushing up to prepare our thruster post for 1, over.
Nice.
This is Bravo 1 for all stations. I have visual contacts with own tanks moving in now.
And Crusher 2, the 6, be advised, enemy tanks still active directly to your front.
This is 2 copy. We're maneuvering along. We're almost at the bridge.
6, roger. Alright, Crusher 2, Crusher 1, Crusher 2, since you're in the location closest to the bridge, you'll cross first. Crusher 1 will follow, establish far side security. And Crusher 3, Bravo 2, and Bravo 1, establish on the near side in vicinity of Forward 1. I want to gain superiority of fire before having you cross based on the mech infantry threat in Goma Hollow. Getting in that fire mission. I think they've been appropriately cared for. 3 is complete. We're going to do a repeat.
Sixth is Bravo 2 forming up in line formation behind Bravo 2.
6, roger. Gonna cancel that since they're crossing.
6, Crusher 3, over.
The 6.
6, gonna wait clearance by Crusher 1 and Crusher 2 of the tanks to our northeast before we push past Fort 1. We will set up a defensive slash covering line vicinity the southeast of LRP1. Over.
The 6, acknowledged. And Crusher 2, the 6, give my compliments to Crusher 2-4. All enemy tanks eliminated. Move these guys up. Okay, carry on from here.
6, this is Crusher 2, engage destroyed 2 enemy tanks, 1 enemy RPG team.
The 6, I acknowledge. Call signs, be advised, enemy tank company minus moving towards the north into the vicinity of Gomahalo. Entering what looks to be Sector 2. Crusher 1, Crusher 2, move to positions Charlie 1 Alpha, Charlie 2 Alpha, Bravo 1, follow behind Crusher 1, and then execute movement along Route Yellow, establishing vicinity battle position Bravo 1 Bravo.
Crusher 1 copies.
This is Bravo 1 following behind Crusher 1 and then establish Bravo 1 Bravo.
6, roger. I'll be executing fire mission vicinity Gomahalo, Sector 1 and 2 intersection.
6, Crusher 3, over.
6.
6, we're gonna push past Fort 1 now. We already have one call sign that crossed south of us. Break. Our speed is very slow because we're going through boggy terrain. We'll advise you when I'm over.
And Crusher 2, Crusher 3, the 6, roger, break. Do not move out of the vegetated area that you're currently in. Establish a line in that vicinity and stand by for Crusher 1 and 2 to establish support by fire.
6, Crusher 3, roger, roll out.
Six, Bravo 2.
And Crusher 1, Crusher 2, this is 6, action south.
One, Bravo 2.
Crusher 1, Crusher 2, enemy tanks are moving Down the road, heading towards the north, assume hasty battle position and destroy them. They're all traveling in a column on the road. They're not maneuvering at this time.
Crusher 1, copy.
Crusher 2, copy. We're in contact with infantry at this time. We're trying to engage those.
Roger. Crusher 3, recommend you display. Same with Bravo 1 as well as Bravo 2. Enemy tanks should be coming into your vicinity.
Six, Bravo 1. Wrong, Bravo 2. Six, Bravo 2, over.
6.
6, Bravo 2 established in full support by fire position, although we have no targets identified. Break. Do you want us to move well forward to support 3, over?
The 6, negative. Allow the tanks to destroy the enemy tank company minus moving along the road. As soon as that's complete, they've moved to establish their support by fire position. I'll have Charlie 3, as well as you, Bravo 2, cross the river, move along Axis Orange, and assault Goma Hollow. That'll be on my command.
Bravo 2, copy all, out.
Six, this is Crusher 2, engage destroyed 3 enemy tanks, continue to move now south down the road.
This 6, roger, be advised, 6 total enemy tanks are on the road. Next tank is moving into range. Passing the destroyed tanks on the right side. Good hit. 2 more enemy
Be aware
tanks.
that there's enemy fire support, there's friendly fire support vehicles just close to those column of smokes, just so you don't kill us.
Crusher 2, the 6, 1 enemy tank, maneuvering forward. Yep, good hit. Cannot see location of additional enemy tank. Be advised, Crusher 3-2 is located to the east side of the river. Do not engage.
Okay, 6, this is Bravo 1. I assume right flank secured by own tanks. My intent is to maneuver forward to gain access to battle position B1, Bravo 1, Bravo.
It's 6, Crusher 1-1 has lost 1 vehicle just north of Charlie 1 Alpha battle position.
6, acknowledged. Crusher 1 to 6, I need you to get Crusher 1-2 into your actual battle position. They're going in front of Crusher 2.
Yeah, copy.
Hey, 6, this is Crusher 2. We can't engage effectively. We have tanks in and out our formation like crazy. We're going to end up shooting each other.
This 6, roger, I'm having Crusher 1 get control of their formation and move to the assigned battle position.
Yeah, roger, I'm gonna stay here where I'm at and hold the line.
6, acknowledged.
6, Crusher 3, over.
6.
Permission to pass the remains of my platoon across the river and take up a covering position towards the east and southeast, over.
This is 6, roger. You're cleared to pass across the river. Move along Route Orange. Be advised, enemy tank platoon located to the south of Goma Hollow, Sector 1. 2, can you engage?
Scene, will execute break. I will line up basically with Crusher 1-2 because I don't want to tangle with enemy armor platoon, over.
And this 6, roger. I'm going to have Crusher 2 engage and destroy that enemy armor before we continue. And Bravo 1, this 6 have located that enemy ADA. As previously mentioned, short range, looks like it's on a Birdom 2 chassis. Identifying on map, please destroy it when you get into vicinity of battle position Bravo 1 Bravo.
Understood. Locate and destroy enemy ADA.
This 6, roger. Identified on map.
Six, this is Bravo 2. I am following Charlie 3 as ordered. Crossing over the ford now. Out.
6, roger. Crusher 2, this 6, I'm calling in direct fire on the enemy tank platoon located to the south.
Copy that, thank you.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, send it. Roger. Roger, I'm just gonna put a graphic up. We're gonna basically line up to the west of the tanks southeast.
Neither are we.
And Crusher 2, this 6, move into your battle position with my command vehicle.
This is 2, roger. Hey.
Bravo 2, Crusher 3, over.
6, this is
Bravo
Crusher.
2, we're gonna take a defensive stand for now, basically on the purple line. Break, we have at least platoon-sized tanks to our southeast that are still active. Break, suggest you take up covering position somewhere near to the purple line, thus facilitating us to push to the green line or thereabouts. Over.
6, this is Crusher 2. We're set at our battle position time now.
The 6, I acknowledge.
I have radio damage, so my platoon is there and they're monitoring the map.
And acknowledge 6. Correction, this is 6 acknowledged. All call signs, this is 6. Have identified probable location of Chinese C2 node identified on map.
Okay, yeah, that's a SAM vehicle, and we are much too far. 6, this is Beast 1, located and destroyed enemy air defense system. Got a bit lost, moving to BP1 now.
The 6 acknowledged, good work. And Crusher 2, the 6, do you have, sorry, the AI's going stupid. Do you have fire superiority vicinity, Goma Hollow Sector 1?
Yeah, Roger, it's really hard to see. We just engaged another tank that was less than 1,000 meters in front of us. It's going to be close to combat here. We had a DF-90 engage this tank. So, we're trying to get repositioned and then see what we can. I'm trying to get my radio back at this time. My other tanks are reloaded and they're getting in good positions. So
6 acknowledged.
Six, this is Crusher 2. We engaged another tank. There's 3 destroyed up here. We can partially see in Gamaha Sector 1, but it's really hard to see.
6 acknowledged, break. Gonna do a quick scan. I think you've achieved fire superiority at this point. I've got 1 enemy tank platoon destroyed to the south, break. Additionally, 1 BMP destroyed vicinity Sector 2. Alright, Charlie 3, Bravo 1, you're cleared to assault Goma Hollow, break. Charlie 2 and Charlie 1 go to hold fire at this time.
Charlie 1, copy.
Bravo 2, copy.
Crusher 3, copy.
Crusher 3 and Bravo 1, be advised, Mech Infantry Platoon Minus is located in vicinity of break. Phase line water, right at the cluster of buildings on Markham map. Looks like primary dismounts as well as 2 BMP-2s.
Six, this is Crusher 2. When you get a chance, can we get a resupply at BP Charlie 2 Alpha?
The 6 acknowledged.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, over. Bravo 2, I suggest you dismount your ATGMs if you have field of fire towards Sector 1 in Connaugh, somewhere around the green line, break, and we then consolidate the mounted units. Roger. As I understood it, we were told to assault Sector 1, but holding.
6 Bravo 2, just to confirm I am on hold fire and not supporting Charlie 3's assault, over.
This 6, negative. You will follow behind Charlie 3 in support. Break. Once reaching Sector 1, dismount. You'll take lead. Charlie 3 will support.
Roger, Bravo 2, roger out.
Charlie 3, roger. No, you'll wait. Alright. Bravo 2, Charlie 3, Crusher 3. Send. If you push first, we'll follow up alongside you per the CO's instruction. Dismount along somewhere along the edge of 1, and we'll provide close fight.
6, this is Beast 1.
The 6.
Contact. 1 BMP platoon supported by tanks engaging.
6, acknowledged. Here we go. Nice.
6, this is Beast 1. We have enemy in company strength in the objective Butmer. BMP company supported by tanks.
Roger, Charlie 3, I concur. We will push up behind you, and we will provide covering fire via section position to the north and south of that line.
Bravo 1, this is 6, roger,
That
acknowledged,
is
break.
my understanding of the orders, over.
Continue to attack by fire into Badmay.
Crusher
This
1.
is Brown 1, we'll do that until we run out of missiles.
6,
Bravo
roger
2.
that.
Crusher
Bravo
1, this
2,
is Crusher 2.
3, no discussion. We'll move into the line of departure and assault when you're ready. Over.
Crusher 1, this is Crusher 2.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, roger. You only have 1 operational vehicle left.
Oh, yeah, Crusher 1-1 just got 6, so I'm moving it up right now.
This is Brown 1.
Okay.
We have possibly spotted a command control center. We have some suspicious looking antennas sticking up here.
This 6, roger, located to the south of Gomahalo.
Negative here in Butmer.
Okay, roger that, acknowledged.
Six, this is Crusher 2. I got a section resupply now, and then I'll go resupply myself. My other section, it will be ready to move over if you need us. I got me ready to back operation, so.
And roger, appears you're having some issues with your radio. Acknowledged all.
And we're ready to operation now.
6, this is Bravo 2. I am preparing to assault and move now. Over.
The 6 acknowledged. Be advised, calling in indirect fire in vicinity of marked mechanized infantry to the east of Goma Hollow Sector 2, vicinity phase line water. Try to soften it up for you.
Bravo 2, confirm. All. Okay, we are moving now. Out.
6, this is Crusher 2. Repeating my last, my radio is good now, and we're resupplying.
6, acknowledged. And Bravo 1 to 6, I can confirm, definitely looks like a C2 node located in vicinity of Badmay.
Six, this is Crusher 2. I think you brought the wrong supply truck to us.
Is it not reloading?
It is not.
Okay, roger that.
I think the rounds are too heavy for them
6,
command
Charlie
assets.
3, over.
The 6.
6, looks like we have enemy tanks to the southeast of Goma Hollow. Break, any chance you can detach some tanks to help us handle that? Over.
The 6, break. Hey, Charlie 2, what's your current ammo status?
We have enough to... We're good, man. We can come and help. Whatever you need us to.
Okay, roger. Hey, Charlie 2, the 6, like you to pass, correction. Charlie 3 and Bravo 2, go to hold fire, break. Charlie 2, I'd like you to move past Charlie, correction, Goma Hollow Sector 2, attack towards the south in vicinity of marker C2 node. Should be enemy tank located to the east of that position. I'll advise with the UAS.
Alright, Charlie 2, permission to go south and then east around...
6, this is Bravo 2, contact, 1 damaged vehicle, wet out.
And Charlie 2, the 6, yep, go.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, yeah, we are in the direction of Goma Hollow.
Charlie 2, be advised, break. Looks like approximately 1 tank or tracked vehicle of some sort, unable to determine, break.
This is Crusher 2, roger. We're moving at this time. Just...
6, this is Bravo 1. I see own artillery landing in Batme. Yeah, BDA not possible, too far away.
The 6, acknowledge suppressing C2 site.
6, this is... 6, this is Charlie 2. I need that vehicle that we just lost a guy to.
You got it.
6 is Bravo 2, over.
The 6.
6, I need a repair vehicle at my location for suspension damage, over. And first aid for my gunner, over.
6, roger. So it's kind of a pain how I'm having to manually drive everything over this bridge, but it is what it is.
Six, this is Bravo 1. We engaged and destroyed all targets that we can detect. We are waiting for the rest of the company to show up.
6, acknowledged.
Six, Charlie 3, over.
The 6.
Interrogative, do you want us to assault through Gomahalo direction east at this time? Over.
The 6, I want you to wait for Bravo 2 to be able to move to your position. We're going to send Charlie 2 through the C2 node located to the south.
Break. Bravo 2 can do that now, 6. Bravo 2 is ready to support Charlie 3 with call signs now. I endorse recommendation to attack into Sector 1 from the north, from the east through the north. I think that's entirely possible.
The 6, roger that.
Out to you, 3. This is Charlie 3, this is Bravo 2. We will follow on your lead. You lead. You've got more call signs. Out.
Roger that. We will push forward as soon as you get closer from the west towards the east, and if we get into contact, we'll engage and call out to you if we need help. Over. Bravo 2, Charlie 3, Roger that. Wait out.
This is Crusher 2, engage destroyed, 1 PC, 1 tank, continuing to engage time now.
The 6, acknowledged, break. Additionally, the Chinese command node has been destroyed based on reports that we're receiving via SIGINT. Militia is currently fleeing towards the position of Badme, break. Bravo 1, break. I'd like you to destroy enemy forces as they flee north into Badme to reinforce that position.
Understood. Moving vehicles and missile teams in position to engage the southern forts.
The 6, I acknowledge all.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, roger that. I have no known targets except the one indicated on BMS to the east of...
We got a pulse and rejoin going on.
Yeah,
Yep.
roger that.
It's
Somebody
CavGunner.
called it out.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so with Steel Beast, for those of you watching,
Ready for boys rejoin now.
in the event that you drop from the game, you can't just rejoin the server. There has to be, the server basically has to be paused. They have to rejoin the game. They'll then go in the game as an observer. You then unpause the game. The game starts to continue, and whoever is controlling the unit that you want to give them then have to give that individual call sign back to the person joining. So,
Hey, you guys, have you
it
guys
is what
paused
it
the
is.
game already?
Yeah, it's paused.
All right, yeah, my game is all messed up. I'm still in the game and it doesn't even show paused yet. So I'm gonna drop out
Okay.
and see if I can get back in.
Okay, yeah, we'll stand by. So yeah, currently it looks like Goma Hollow is essentially, at this point, soon to be cleared of enemy forces based on the militia fleeing north. I've got Bravo 1 in a flanking position, and really the original intent is to, or was to, keep the enemy from Badme from maneuvering to the south and reinforcing Goma Hollow, but since the enemy is now moving north towards Badme, hopefully they'll be able to kill the enemy as they start moving into Badme, which is going to be significantly less stuff that we're going to have to deal with once we get up there. And why a second account saying live cat herding? Yes, absolutely true. It is what it is. Not really any big deal. It's just what you kind of get with Steel Beast. You're going to have different levels of player experience, and that's to be expected. Enemy tank. Shoot it anyway. All right, carrying on. Yep, enemy C2 node is definitely a smoldering ruin at this point.
It's
Gonna orient towards the north. Make sure nothing surprises us.
Six, this is Bravo 2. Sit rep over.
The 6. Go ahead.
We're receiving, Bravo 2 receiving infantry fire from objective break.
Chinese.
Our call signs are advancing to halfway through Sector 1. Charlie 3 seems to be receiving some RPG fire, but seems to be advancing from my area out.
The 6, I acknowledge.
6, this is Bravo 1. The routes to the south from my position seem to be under cover by enemy ATGM fire. We have a position here that we can block enemies moving towards Fort 1 and Fort 2 and Fort 3. My intent is hold position here and engage with long range fire to the south.
Miss 6, yep, perfect, I concur.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, send it.
And Crusher 2, this 6, be advised. Likely enemy infantry still in the vicinity of that Chinese CG.
Posting it on map now.
This is 2, copy that. We're killing them. Fucking bastards.
Acknowledged.
Six, this is Beast 1. We spotted enemy tank, grid 629262, marked on map. Possible reinforcements coming in from the southeast.
Stand by.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, we're gonna push into Sector 2 at this time. Indicated enemy infantry on map, break. There's also enemy infantry to the eastern part of Sector 2, pushing forward to engage now, over.
And confirms.
Charlie 3, this is Bravo 2 on company net for 6 sitrep. I've engaged and destroyed 4 buildings with infantry just behind you. Break. I'm intent to move north of you to see a depth position for Sector 2, over.
Charlie 3, Bravo 2, roger, all that. We'll take up common positions until you are set to execute. Over.
Bravo 2, roger out.
Six, this is 2. I'm sending a section back to resupply with ammo time now.
6, acknowledged. And I think that's all the mortars across. Yep, good to go.
Six, this is Bravo 2. Any sign of support for my damaged gunner and suspension?
The 6, roger. I'll move them to your position. That's a 2-1, correct?
Yeah, that is correct, over.
Roger, I could probably get your gunner back up. Don't know if the engine's going to be within the realms of possibility for the sake of this operation.
Bravo 2, roger. Do you have a backup, over?
Say again?
Do you have a backup for me, over?
I got Crusher 1-1. It seems to be not manned at the time. As far as additional DF-30s, negative.
Roger.
6, Charlie 3, over.
Let's leave a tank, I think, to a tankman. I will continue as is. What up?
Roger that.
Yeah, this is Cupcake. I just went ahead and restarted my whole game. I don't know what was going on. If you guys want to pause, that's fine. If not, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll pause when you've got the time, obviously, Nike.
No problem, pausing now. Just prior to that, and 6, Charlie 3, I believe Sector 1, Gomahalo, is clear at this time. Break, we are getting ready to push into the final sector, or final part of Sector 2 of Gomahalo to clear that, after which we will be ready for tasking. Over.
This 6 acknowledged. I'm going to break. Provide some indirect fire support in vicinity of the mech infantry located phase line water from the mortars. But yeah, we'll go from there. I appreciate it.
Also, can somebody talk Cupcake through Potion Rejoiner if he doesn't know how?
Yeah, I'm in the looking for sessions page.
Yeah,
Or screen. Oh, there it is. All right, it's downloading now.
Drinking
All right,
water.
ready.
Cool. Fun times. All right, whenever you've got the opportunity, we'll resume and I'll hand him his tank back.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, Roger. I think he's done now, so we'll restart as soonest.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's loading everything.
Ah, yes, the fun activity that everyone loves.
It just reminds me of Office Space, where the bar gets to the end, and just when you think you're done, it just starts up again.
Yep.
The only thing more annoying than that is when it restarts and the progress bar is lower than it was before.
I mean, I think that's pretty cool myself.
Restarting.
Roger that. All right, and Cupcake, you've got your tank back. It's moving to vicinity of Ford 1.
Copy, thanks.
Get our FSO a little closer to the action here.
Six, Bravo 2.
Yeah, the 6.
Bravo 2, just be aware, I only have one dismounted section, or squad. Again, one dismounted squad that will be available for the subsequent clear of the next objective hour.
The 6 acknowledged. I think Bravo 1 can be able to definitely augment that.
Bravo 2, excellent news. I can provide excellent fire support, but the dismounted clear will be difficult. Out.
Six, Charlie 3, over.
The 6.
6, can I request an indirect fire mission to the indicated infantry to the east of Gomahalo, in the eastern area of the indicated mega-inf, over?
The 6 already on it.
And Bravo 2, Charlie 3, we're gonna push east and clear the remainder of Gomahalo, reference the blue arrow, once you have the current position you feel is good. Over.
Charlie 3, Bravo 2, Roger, all that. I will move to the purple area, break, and provide, dismount my spike team and provide some support by fire for your move. Over.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, sounds excellent. Waiting for your go. Out.
Get those mortars in the fight. There we go. Oh, that was actually quite nice. Charlie 3, Bravo 2, this is 6, break. Direct hit on enemy infantry, break. One still active, the rest are KIA, break. That's going to be located to the east of the structures, break. Looks like 2 are going to be located, break. Correction to last, that's to the west of the structures vicinity mech infantry, break. We've also got 2 enemy dismounts vicinity a burning BMP-2. I will begin firing on those with indirect.
Charlie 3, Roger's all up.
Try a 50 by 50.
Yeah, 6, this is Bravo 1. Bravo 1 currently down to 2 vehicles. We took the time and marked objective Batma visible with approximately a dozen burning BMPs and tanks.
The 6, acknowledged. Good work. Check up on the progress of that fire mission. Ah yes, everywhere but where I need it. That got it. Maybe. I think that was a kill.
6, this is Bravo 2. Bravo 2-3 has identified a confirmed infantry and ATGM team in mech in box 7.
The 6, roger.
Six, this is Bravo 2, a correction to my last negative on ATGM, negative on ATGM. I'm blind, it's light machine gun team, over.
The 6, I acknowledge. Break. Just got a direct hit with a mortar on that that machine gun team as well. Break. Looks like 3 KIA in vicinity of a burning BMP-1.
Bravo 2, roger. Yeah.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, send it. Bravo 2, Charlie 3, roger to that. We are ready on your go. Over. Bravo 2, Charlie 3, roger that. Going into assault at this time. Out.
Six, this is Crusher 2. When I get my section back from resupply, permission to move down the white line, going north towards the blue line for 4-3.
This is 6. Stand by to the west of baseline water until Charlie 3 and Bravo 2 have cleared the mech infantry location.
Copy that.
It should be fairly light, so they should make quick work of it. And Crusher 3, this 6, be advised, break. If you're looking directly towards the mech infantry location, you'll see a building at your left as well as to your right. With the building to your right, there is going to be one enemy infantry soldier. Break. Correction, you got him. All is clear up to the buildings.
6, Charlie 3, roger all that. I have a possible enemy contact. Just gonna check. Alright, 6, Charlie 3, I'm declaring Area 2 of Gunslinger cleared. At this time, we're gonna push up into the mechanized infantry area, verify that it's cleared, and then I'll wait further tasking from you. Over.
This 6, roger, break. They're currently infantry, break, located in vicinity of the burning BMP on the right side, next to the main road, break. Additionally, approximately 500 meters to the north side of the road, there's going to be a team of infantry soldiers, break, hiding next to a clump of 3 trees. All militia.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, pushing into the mechanized infantry area at this time and engaging mechanized infantry at this time. Feel free to support and push up alongside us. Over.
Six, this is Crusher 2, my platoon
Bravo
is back
2,
together.
Bravo 2, roger, engaging.
And Crusher 1, Crusher 2, go ahead and move to phase line water. Prepare to bypass Bravo 2 and Crusher 3.
Crusher 1 copies.
2 copy. You want me to stop at phase line water?
Roger, stop until they confirm clear. Also be advised, I've got what looks to be a BMP-1 on the eastern side of Ford 3 while moving to battle position Charlie 2 Bravo. It looks to be in a deliberate dugout position.
Understood. 6 is Bravo 1. My intent is to do an area recon of Fort 1 and 3. We'll also have an eye out for the enemy BMP.
This is 6, Roger. And Bravo 1, this is 6, you are cleared to begin breaking down your battle position and maneuvering towards the south to join up with Charlie 3 and Bravo 2 when they maneuver through.
6 is Bravo 1. My advice would be to let Bravo hold that battle position until the rest of the units have the area of Fort 3 and 2 secured.
This 6, roger that.
Six, Crusher 2 set, phase line water.
Roger.
Yeah,
Bravo 2,
Crusher 1
Charlie
set.
3, over. Bravo 2, Charlie 3, over. Bravo 2, Charlie 3, we are good to continue operations. We have no casualties and we have no enemies inside. Over.
Roger. Charlie 3, Bravo 2, go to hold fire, hold position. And Crusher 2 and Crusher 1, execute route blue. Cross vicinity Ford 3, let me know when you are reaching Ford 3.
Crusher 1 copies.
2 copy.
Right, 2 copies.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, we're gonna align our units in a defensive line as indicated on map by the orange line. Over. I said we're gonna align our units in a defensive line as indicated on map by the orange line. Over.
And Crusher 2, Crusher 1 have identified second enemy BMP located south of Ford, marking now.
2 copy.
Put this on here. Try to keep these guys from getting surprised, obviously, as they move across the Ford. Okay. So one there, one there. Oh boy. Enemy tank platoon.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, interrogative. What's that question for me? Over.
6, this is Bravo 1. I'm in the area of 4-2. Area here can be crossed
Bravo 2, Charlie
without
3,
enemy
all
contacts.
sounds good.
Area is clear.
6, roger, break. Crusher 1, Crusher 2, enemy T-62 platoon identified. Established in defensive positions, marked on map. Okay, so dynamic retasking here. Crusher 2, after you cross forward site number 3. Crusher 1, I'm going to have you orient towards the north. Do not assume your battle position yet. Crusher 2, I will give an additional route. I want you to attack from north to south into the village, destroying the enemy T-62s before moving into battle positions as previously discussed.
Crusher 1 copies.
2 copy.
Route white is marked on map.
Two scene. A1, this is 2. We're gonna take the
Bravo
fort
2,
first.
Charlie 3, concur.
Interesting.
Charlie 1, this is Charlie 2. We're going across the ford. Can you cover us?
Yeah, copy.
Six 2, we're crossing the ford now.
The 6, acknowledged, shall be joining your element.
6, Charlie 3, over.
The 6,
6, do you want us to push north past Fort 1? Once the 2 tank platoons or the remains thereof has pushed across Fort 3, over.
this 6, roger. As soon as Crusher 1 and Crusher 2 have crossed Ford 3, break. Want you to push and cross Ford 2. Remain in vicinity of the wood line with Bravo 2 as well.
Bravo 2 acknowledges. Out.
Uh, 6, this is Bravo 1. 6 is Bravo 1. On the area of spotted T-72 platoon, multiple heat sources, probably enemy infantry in the buildings or in positions there.
The 6, acknowledged.
Charlie 1, this is Bravo 1, you have a BMP in your left flank.
Charlie 1 copies.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, pushing forward per previous as all the tanks have passed at this time. Over.
Charlie, this is Bravo 1. I can confirm the 1 BMP destroyed. I can see no enemy infantry in the area, but be careful.
Alright, moving in. So, question is why no 720p? So, hey, while it's streaming, it's going to be reduced quality. After this is completed, it's going to go up to, should be 1080p. Just kind of the nature of the beast. YouTube streaming services, so I've been told not the best. I don't know. I haven't really streamed ever, so I'm certainly not an expert on it by any way, shape, or form.
Six, this Bravo 1. We're still engaging enemy infantry inside of objective in Batma.
This 6, I acknowledge y'all.
Six, this is Bravo 1. Also, the road south of Batma going north is blocked with wire obstacle. I'm marking on map.
6, I acknowledge.
Contact tank south.
Wire obstacle marked with green line.
Six is Charlie 2, engage destroyed 2 enemy tanks. We have multiple civilians around us. Should just become my track grease.
The 6, I acknowledge. There is 1 more enemy tank. Once we engage and destroy them, we'll continue onward. Back towards the north to your respective battle position.
Charlie 3, this is Bravo 2. I'm in line on purple line departure on trace, over.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, roger that. Looks like something just encountered a minefield. But looks like our line departure is to the west of that. We'll push up, and once ready, we'll assault into Area 1.
Bravo 2, roger. My intent would be to move up to the west as you move to your line departure and provide covering fire into Sector 1, over.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, roger that. Good idea. Execute that out.
Beast 2, this is Beast 1. We have sectors 1, 3 and 5 covered with covering fire from the west.
Charlie 2, the 6, break off your attack, move to Charlie 2 Bravo.
And 6 is Charlie 1. Are you supposed to move into Charlie 1 Bravo?
Negative. Wait till Charlie 2 Bravo links up with your element visually. Once that's done, Charlie 2 report that, and then I want both of you to move into your battle positions. Intents to overwhelm the enemy with superior firepower before we commit Charlie 3 and Bravo 2.
6 is Bravo 1, own reconnaissance detected, enemy minefield south of objective Batma, surface laid anti-tank mines.
The 6 acknowledged. Excellent work. So obviously in this case we're going to make sure that we go around it. And Charlie 1 and Charlie 2, be mindful as you're moving into your positions for any surface laid mines. I think they're just going to put them on the road, but you can never tell.
Charlie 1 copies.
Charlie 3, this is an update. We are in position to move into a support by fire position on order from 6, over.
Bravo 2, Charlie 3, roger that. We're pushing up to the purple line to be ready for when the CEO orders the attack per previous, over.
Bravo 2, roger. Out.
And Charlie 3, Bravo 2, you're cleared to provide initial support by fire break. Once Charlie 1 and Charlie 2 are in position, they give a good scan of the objective break. I'll clear you to go through an assault. Be advised, I'm not seeing much other than some scattered infantry units down there.
Bravo 2, knowledge assault. Out.
Okay, should be going into the last assault now. Doesn't look like there's too much enemy activity in there, but you can never tell with the buildings. So we'll see how this goes.
Six, this is Bravo 2. I'm in cover, just 50 meters forward of my support by fire position break. I've dismounted spikes and I'm ready on order to support Charlie 3 out.
6, acknowledged. Crusher 1, Crusher 2, move into your support by fire positions.
Crusher 2 moving now. We're just dealing with the terrain.
Roger that.
6, Charlie 3, over.
The 6.
6, Charlie 3, at this time I am relinquishing command of Charlie 3 platoon to Major Duck. I need to bail now. I'll leave the server up, so no worries there. But I gotta bail now.
Okay, Roger. Hey, thanks for everything.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for leading us.
Six, this is 2. You want us facing east, correct?
Roger that. Correction, west.
Bravo 2, this is Charlie 3, over.
Bravo 2, send over.
You need to start your attack because Bravo 1 is already in between the buildings, over.
Yeah, Roger, I thought you were attacking. I've got one dismounted. I've got 2 spike teams and just 1 dismount. But if you want us to go, we will go.
Yeah.
Hey, stand
We
by.
are ready to go.
Hey, stand by. Let's wait for Charlie 1 and 2 to make sure that we've got support by fire established. I'm pretty sure we've got it at this point, but I'll wait assessments for the PLs.
Bravo 2, roger up.
6, this is Charlie 2. We're set.
Roger that.
Charlie 1 set.
Roger. Alright,
Charlie 3 is set.
and acknowledged. Alright, Bravo 1, go to hold fire. Charlie 3, Bravo 2, begin your assault. Charlie 2, go to hold fire.
2 going to hold fire.
Charlie 1, do not engage anything south of sectors 3 and 4.
Charlie 1 copies.
Charlie 3, this is Bravo 2. I'm moving forward. I need to pick up my spike teams. Don't get too far ahead of us. We'll go to your left, and far into sector 1 and 3 out.
Roger that. We'll move up to the first buildings and stop and wait for you.
Bravo 2, roger up.
Definitely liking the new terrain engine. A lot more bounce, makes it feel a lot more rugged when you're going off-road compared to the older version.
Stop
where
firing. You're firing on friendly troops. Those are our own. Stop firing.
Jesus.
This is Bravo 1. Probably my unit's mistake. We will cease fire.
Roger that. Charlie 3 has stopped, waiting for Bravo 2. Roger that.
here on the objective.
Charlie 3, Bravo 2, negative contacts. You are free to move forward. Another bound over.
Roger that. Moving in 1 mic out.
Charlie 3,
this is
Bravo
Pro
2.
1.
Your limit of advance is phase line air. Break.
Charlie 3 is moving.
Crusher 1, this 6, go to hold fire.
Copy.
So yeah, especially with the new Sabo pedal simulation, I don't want obviously friendly forces firing into the objective while Crusher 3 and Bravo 2 are assaulting from south to north. That would be very bad and commit to a lot of fratricide. So how I'm basically doing this is just using the different sectors as really ways to control the fire control status for these units. So as my plan was, when Crusher 3 and Bravo 2 reach the vicinity of Sector 3 and 4, Crusher 1 would cease fire.
Charlie 3, Bravo 2, moving forward now. You have extended over the limit of covering fire.
Roger that. We see no enemy contacts at all right now, so keep pushing forward.
Bravo 2, roger up.
And at Crusher 3, this 6, when you have the opportunity, or if you had the opportunity, can you confirm the camo scheme of that C2 node that was destroyed? I assume it's militia.
How do you identify the C2 node?
I mean, it's the giant M577 with antennas sticking out of it and a tent.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Okay, roger. 3-1 drove past it, but that's fine. I think it's militia.
Charlie 3, this is Bravo 2. We cleared area 5, sector 5 break. We're looking north. We've got no contacts. Suggest you move into, forward to 6 over.
Yeah, I've just taken position in the high ground at the end of target. There's no enemies in sight. Out.
Bravo 2, roger. Do you want us to move forward to phase line air just to clear over?
Yeah, just to make sure.
Yeah, roger up.
I can cover you from here.
Looks like Bravo 1 did a number on the objective.
But I see no enemy contacts, no heat spot, no nothing. And I can see our tanks on our right flank.
Bravo 2, roger. I concur. I think that is clear. Out to you, 6. This is Bravo 2. Both Charlie 3 and ourselves have cleared the objective. No contacts over.
And the 6 acknowledged. Yep, pretty sure that meets all of the objectives of our mission. So when you guys are ready, go ahead and go to the AAR. Fortunately, the server can't be shut down based on Nike's former engagements. So, yeah, just leave whenever you guys are ready.
Brown 1 reporting off the net.
Yeah, let's quit and then talk by afterwards in the channel.
I mean, of course, that's what you do, right? Alright, cool. So that accomplishes the mission. I'll see if I can save the AAR real quick, or at least access it. If not, then we will obviously go from there. Okay, so let's see, to start with, looks like ourselves. So looks like the Chinese were generally right in that C2 node area. Let's see what this setup was. Yep, looks like an M577 with wondering what that other vehicle was. I could have sworn there was some sort of armored vehicle there, but I was probably seeing something wrong. I think it was actually the Ural there. I was just seeing it at an odd angle. Okay, so that's Chinese. The other ones are the militia. Okay,
User in your channel is recording. User in your channel is recording. Stopped recording.
Okay, so for the most part, it looks like aside from
Yeah, Bravo 1 reporting.
a few vehicles, looks like a Birdom 2 AT, we're able to pretty much wipe out the entirety of the militia. As well
gentlemen,
as,
are you going to use the
Chinese
chance?
channel.
I'm leaving now because I have to get up really early
User
tomorrow.
joined your channel.
Thank you very much for the game.
User joined
for the
your
match
channel.
has been really, really good and very nice tanking with you, Ronin and Duke again. It was a pleasure. Vielen Dank.
Gute Nacht.
hey, glad you guys enjoyed it. Thanks. Okay, cool. So,
Thank you. I'll see you. Bye bye.
all right.
User disconnected from your channel.
So that's basically it for this. Normally with Kanium, we go into an AAR next. At that point, there's really no more action. It's just talking about what we previously did.
The spike.
Obviously, you just saw the video, so you've got a pretty good idea. So I'll go ahead and shut down the stream from here. Hey, thanks guys for watching. If you like
Wir haben ja ein
this,
paar hundert davon
let
gekauft
me
jetzt.
know if there's anything you'd like to see me do.
Geschossen.
It's different. You can also let me know about that as well.
Hier kosten sie nicht so viel.
Go ahead and turn that off. All right. Hey, thanks guys. So see you later. Bye.